Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy.
What? Trey, what did I just say?
Wait. What did you say?
Nah, bro, this.
What did you just say?
Tracy, my boy out here.
Hold on. Put your camera down. What you said?
He's a lucky gentleman out here with all your hair.
What's Tracy Morgan?
Boy, not Tracy Morgan.
Who's Tracy Morgan?
All right.
Who's that mean?
I don't know. My boy said Tracy.
Yeah, close around. I'm not talking to you, homie. I don't need you to talk to me.
Whatever.
I'm trying to understand. I'm asking you a question. I ain't calling you out.
I don't know.
What's the problem? You got a problem getting asked a question?
I don't know. I know Tracy.
And I don't understand. I don't know what that means either. That's why I'm asking you what it means. That's the only way I get to understand by asking questions. So I was taking a picture to show you love, but you were trying to be funny?
Yeah,
So what you mean Tracy, my boy? What that mean?
Everyone's saying Tracy, so I'm saying Tracy.
I ain't hear nobody say Tracy. You don't
You
even
told me
say
Tracy.
The immaturity of grown-age men these days is unprecedented. And while it's unacceptable, it's also very understandable. When a man's childhood trauma remains unresolved, his sex drive unchanneled, or his failures are not viewed as teachable moments, he remains mentally stranded in a perpetual state of adolescence. So if you're watching this and you identify with these men, there must come a point in your life when you put away childish things and become a responsible adult. Here are 4 things you can do to get unstuck. Number 1, refuse to be defined by your childhood wound. You are not the boy who was hurt. You are the man who can heal. Number 2, understand your worth was never diminished by your parents' limitations. They simply could not give you what they did not have. Number 3, your mistakes are your mentors, not your tormentors. And number 4, seek Yah, the Most High, to know your purpose so that you will stop being misled by your penis. Shalom.
Many of us grew up without guidance. So later on in life, us men and women have to figure it out on our own. So in the Bible, it says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Being as though that we've been through what we've been through, right? And our guidance, our fathers, our mothers were removed from out of our lives. And a lot of us didn't have that, so we're trying to figure it out now. And what we're going to be observing in this video is, young men and women not being able to figure out and how to be mature. So let's get into it, y'all.
What are some of the things that motivates you every day to be the person you are?
I like to just get up and get it.
Damn,
Like
just like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what you working with back there, my boy? Ain't gonna lie, OG. I say out of boy. Just come in my car right now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know how to cut the cameras, bro.
So this is the new thing, doing things for clicks and likes and views. Even if you gotta go as far as twirling a grown man around looking at his behind. That's not something our foremothers and forefathers, they didn't allow stuff like that. But as time goes on and we being led by these evil devils out here, you know what I'm saying, who be dangling these numbers above our head, you know what I'm saying? We just lose our morals, you know what I mean? And we got to find our morals again, y'all. We gotta find our morals.
Hey, what?
Ace bro.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing terrible.
Why terrible?
That's just because it's the last thing that came to my mind.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to ask you, bro. So, who you gonna vote for this year? Biden or Trump?
I was thinking about Biden, but I don't mess with Trump, so I'm gonna vote for Pedro.
Pedro?
Yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And this fits fire, bro. Where'd you get this from?
I designed it.
You designed it?
Hell no, man. What the
Grown man.
What? Who am I here with?
Moo.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing straight.
So I want to ask you, the term coming to an end. So I want to ask you, who you voting for, Biden or Trump?
I vote for probably Trump.
Why Trump?
Hey, he better be a felon like my uncle. I fuck with him.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I really appreciate you. Hey, fist fire. Let's see the fit.
Not doing that. Now you about to 12?
No, I was saying like, no. I was saying like, thank you for the video, bro. You know what I mean?
And this is what we need, more stand-up men that's gonna check that type of behavior. You know what I mean? As time goes on and the behavior is unchecked, so somebody might be like, hey, you going overboard. It ain't even that serious. That's how they get us. When we start getting people to say it ain't even that serious, they got you. They got you, because as time go on, it starts to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And then it starts to be accepted by more and more people.
What is a man-child? Welcome to the Daddy Academy. Okay, the low-hanging fruit answer is a guy who makes no money, lives with his mom, right? Okay, that's very obvious. But if we're looking from a lens of like, you know, the not so easy to see answer, it's a guy who cannot control his urges and desires. Masculinity is all about self-control, discipline. So if you're not seeing that in your man, it's a red flag.
The Bible speaks about discipline. This is what it's about. Removing yourself from whatever the world got to provide for you. Because they always going to keep continuing to come out with stuff to dangle over our heads for us to try to get. And nowadays, we doing anything to try to get it. Whatever it is. Money, cars, they call it exotic women. You know, they call it foreign women. You know what I'm saying? And now we're just doing anything to go get these things. We're really, the Bible tells us that the chief things in life is food, clothing, and shelter. Shelter to hide shame. And of course, water. You know what I mean?
Something that breaks my heart is that a good majority of black men are never gonna grow up. I just seen this video of this guy. He looked about 50-something. Talking about, so I busted this girl mouth and she tried to kiss me. You are a grown-ass man. You're grown as shit. Talking like you a little boy. And people probably like, it's just it's not to take serious. It is to take serious. Because these are the same that's raising these sons, and these be the same sons that raised by these type of that be dating your daughters and be dating your sisters and be dating you, and it's a repeated cycle that I hate.
And living in America, this doesn't apply to just one gender. This doesn't apply to just one race. It's a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? But she hit on something that I want to go over. She said some 50-year-old man just out talking. Yeah, I busted in her mouth and then I did this. And she said these are the type of guys that's raising the younger gentlemen. So y'all remember when that academic stuff was out, and you know, a topic that people would speak on is, yeah, we knew uncles, and you know, we had older men that asked us how many girlfriends we got, and are we smashing any of them, and all of that type of behavior. That's a real thing that has to stop, you know. And I'm glad in 2025 we starting to check things like that, you know what I mean? But there's still a certain type of behavior that's going unchecked. But like I said, this is not just about men. This is not just about women. This is not just about black men and women. This is not just about white men and women. Everybody. This applies to everybody. You know what I mean?
Because
check it out.
A good small percentage of black men are actually grow up and be like, okay, stop playing games. And it's so sad. Why it couldn't be more?
What are some of the things that motivate you daily to be the person you are? Being able to help people. Okay. And of course, money. Oh. Okay then, OG. Shit, what you working with back there?
Now we not respecting our elders. That's always been a thing growing up. Respect your elders. You trying to twirl a 50, 60-year-old man around and look at his behind just for clicks and views. Disrespect. You really disrespecting yourself. That's what you doing.
I like your body.
Like my body.
Yeah. Some things that motivates you every day to be the person you are.
My son.
Yeah, just like that.
Right.
Shit. She working with back there, OG.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Say that one more time. Repeat it. Say it one more time. 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 OG. You don't want to do it to yourself, son.
You said what, 360?
They doing it to the elders, the older men. You know what I mean? Check this out.
You said what, 360?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Hold on, bro. All right, let's
I was just gonna say I fought with a fit. You do a quick 360?
What?
A 360?
That's freaking twin.
No, just a little.
That's freaking twin.
Just a little.
I can't be doing that, son.
Just a little. Just a cool 360.
Come on, twin.
Just a little 360.
Come on, twin.
All right. You got going.
Oh, I do have this fear of like growing up and like just being on my.
So this one they call Peter Pan syndrome. My mom thinks I have Peter Pan syndrome. This young sister says she has this fear of growing up and getting it on her own and being an adult. Check it out.
Like my mama not involved at all. Like I'm really scared of like being a real adult. Like I'm 22, so like technically I'm an adult, but like my mom still take care of me. So it's just like I'm not really adult. You know what I'm saying? Like the thought of moving out, having my own house, my own bills, having kids, having a man, like all of that scares me so bad. And my mom swear up and down I have Peter Pan syndrome because I don't want to grow up. And she might be right. But like the world is just so scary out here. Like we see what adults go through every day on this app. And it's just like I don't want no parts of it. Like my mom is really my safe space. Like I love being home. I'll never move out unless like I really, really have to. Or like I get married or something like that, or I have my own kids. But like I'll never move out my mama's house. Like I don't know, she's my safe space and I feel so at peace and safe and I don't have anxiety. Like when I leave home, I have anxiety. Like bitch, I have anxiety right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right, here.
And I say this is why you must put your children to work as far as like giving them duties and responsibilities, because what it's going to do is it's going to shape their ways of thinking. It's going to make them be able, when they get older, make them be able to go do something on their own rather than sitting back and waiting for somebody to do it for them. That's why I say a lot of us, you know, I say 30 and up, who, you know, some of us who had rough lives, really it benefited us, because especially like we was left out to fend for ourselves, it kind of benefited us. That's why I see like it's just got to be a balance. I'm not saying just put your child just out there and do all that. That's nonsense. But make sure you're instilling the things that you know into them. You know what I mean? Check it out.
5 signs you might be a man baby. Number 1 is lying. You have a hard time owning up to things, whether it's with your wife, your kids, your work, even with yourself, where you're at, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, being shady online, being shady on your phone.
Y'all noticed the brother who allowed the other guy to twirl him around and he kept on walking. Notice he didn't check him. There's a certain type of man, I'm not just speaking about black men either. There's a certain type of man that's passive and is not willing to speak up for themselves. There's a certain type of man who will let people just trample over them and won't speak up for himself. You know what I mean? They need to be built up by having a man in their house and not, you know, if you're a man that's like that, I would say get you some leadership or get you like a role model, some guidance, and like a mentor or something like that. Because there's a lot of men that's passive and they're weak. They don't know how to stand up for themselves.
Lying. It's a killer for any relationship. Number 2, projecting. You're projecting your own feelings, your own thoughts on your significant other or anybody who's important to you. Basically wanting them to feel how you feel. Baby stuff, man baby stuff, relationship killer number 2. Number 3, selfishness. It's always me, me, me instead of we. Everything's about you, your feelings, your agenda, what you want to do. And honestly, being a real man is being selfless and caring about those people that you love and the people around you. So that's a relationship killer.
If you're a single mother or a single father, you're raising your child, don't try to give them everything you didn't have just to try to live your life, what they call it, vicariously through them, right? So you're trying to give your son or your daughter all of this stuff because you didn't have it. We got to get out of that mindset, because really we're just participating in everything that Satan has to sell to us. We don't have to buy. And now when that young man or woman grow up, all they know is gimme. They don't know nothing about sharing. They don't know nothing about sacrificing. They don't know anything about giving. That's why, that's really a detriment as well. It's bad behavior. It's a bad way of raising a child. Number
4 is blaming. You don't take responsibility for your own actions. You blame others for what your behaviors are, for what you're doing. It's your fault that I feel this way. It's your fault that this is going on. Oh no, it's a relationship killer. Stop blaming and take responsibility. Number 5, not dealing with past hurts or traumas. I think this leads up to a lot of the other issues that we just named. But if you know you went through something, you've had a hard time dealing with it, you're still thinking about it, it's something from your childhood, it's there, just deal with it. It'll help you in the long run. It'll help you understand your family more. It'll help you to discover yourself and avoid you from acting like a man baby. So own up, deal with it, take care of it.
Man, this is very powerful. Just addressing our people. For those that don't know, I had written a book, Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. And the link will be in the description. And it's touching on a lot of this type of behavior. New parents, old parents, being able to keep that balance with your child, being able to address the things that you've been through. It's a lot of grown people out here who still blame their parents for what they, been through or whatever. And the thing is how I would address that is that you got to ask yourself, what did my mother and what did my father been through? You got to ask yourself that, because that's very important. You can't try to blame somebody. You can't try to blame somebody for something that they didn't know. Just like the brother said in the beginning. And if you're like a teen or something like that, just start to understand your parents. Now if they running around just beating on you or something like that, and they cursing at you left and right, go seek some help. But there's a lot of things that needs to be addressed. And I just want to keep it specific to our community. But if you from another community, you could take this advice as well. But there's a lot of things that needs to be addressed. And I just wanted to talk about that this morning. I had these clips sitting in my folder for a minute. And this what prompted me to react to this morning was this Busta Rhymes clip that I seen. It's like our young men and women not having respect for the elders. Gotta have respect for the elders, man, because if we don't, it's like who's gonna guide us? The ones that is equipped with the knowledge to guide us, they ain't gonna want to deal with us. They ain't gonna want to deal with the younger generation because we running around doing stuff like this, trying to twirl them around and telling them to, you know, turn around, let me look at your backside, and, you know, playing games with elder people and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this serious topic. Leave your comments in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe. Big Kish signing out. Going, y'all.